Well, Rich, when you do this job, you're fortunate enough to meet some pretty special people. And this Thanksgiving, I'm thankful for the Thompson family and 7-year-old Bryson for entering my life while covering the Cowboys in Oxnard, and here's why. So I'm doing a live shot at the end of Cowboys camp, and I look up, and right in front of me, there's this little kid on his dad's shoulders. He gives me this sheepish little wave and this adorable little smile, and just absolutely made my day. So when the live shot's over, I walk over, and he's wearing this helmet. I told him he was brave for wearing this Saints helmet at Cowboys practice, and I ask him what it's about, and he tells me he has epilepsy, and the helmet protects his head in case he falls during one of these seizures, and that he's here to help get helmets for other kids with epilepsy. When he told me his story, I can't shake the kid, can't shake his family. How much time do you guys spend talking football?
Well, a lot of time.
A lot of time?
And we mostly collect cards. Give me a Derek Carr. No.
So you guys are really, really close.
Yes. Yes.
When you saw him first have a seizure, what did you think?
It made me feel really upset, and I wish I could just take the pain away from him.
His first 3.5 years of life, he was a totally happy, healthy little boy.
What was your first memory of that first seizure?
Terror. Brock came running in, and I looked out in the backyard, and he was face down, and he wasn't moving. I legitimately thought that we had lost him, that he had died in our backyard. And I flipped him over, and his eyes were clicking and twitching, and I knew at that point he was having a seizure.
He's a clonic tonic epileptic, which means that he can have a number of seizures. He could just be standing and staring out there. He could have a drop seizure, which he goes head first to the ground. If a day goes by that he has 2, it's a good day. At one time, he had 100 in a day.
When your mom told you that you needed to wear your helmet all the time, what did you think about that?
Well, I thought it was really cool to wear my helmet like a real football player.
Like a real football player? Is that how you feel when you put it on?
Mm-hmm.
Whose idea was it to go get those decals and put it on the helmet?
That was all my dad. My dad played for 16 years in the NFL, 13 years for the Saints. We called him from the hospital and told him what was going on and that Bryson had to wear a helmet. And he had told us the next day that he called the Saints and a package was coming. We have a picture of Bryson just beaming ear to ear with the package, and we put those stickers right on.
He is a diehard Drew Brees fan. He is all in on Drew Brees, like hands down.
All right, who's this?
Drew Brees.
How old are you again?
7.
Would you say that you know more about football than most 7-year-olds?
Yes.
He was lucky enough to go to a Saints practice a few years back. What was initial reaction when he found out he was going to get that opportunity?
Oh, you would have thought that he had hit the lottery or something. He's bouncing off the walls, just like, starts looking at the roster. Who do I get to meet? Who do I get to talk to?
They were having a great time, and then about midway through, he had a seizure.
What's it like when you get one?
It feels weird. I don't feel so good. I just don't know what happens.
All the fans were on one side of the practice fields, and Bryson, Brock, and his mom were on the total flip side. And so I just went over there with football and just kind of, just to say hi.
Thomas Morstead started talking to Bryson and said, "Hey, we brought you over a football, and we were wondering if you wanted to have it." And so immediately, Bryson came out of that seizure, and I don't even think that Thomas knows how much that meant, that he took the time to come off the field from them working.
She told me after the fact that helped kind of coax him out of a seizure. It reinforces the fact that 10 seconds of your time can make somebody's day.
It really surprised me that a stranger got him out of it, because the only people who've been successfully to get him out of that are myself, Sarah, and our son Brock.
It's from the Giants. And it says Game Worm helmet.
He wore it in a game?
Yes.
Wow.
It's Odell Beckham Jr.
So you guys have got a lot of awesome stuff here. What are you doing with all of it?
Well, we're selling it.
You're selling it for who and for what?
For little kids.
For little kids?
In hopes that they can go for enough to buy a helmet.
Awesome.
Kids having epilepsy get hurt. And so we're trying to help them so we can prevent them getting hurt.
How did Helmets for Helmets start?
They decided that they wanted to make their own foundation in about May. And so it's been fairly a short period of time that they've been doing this. The response has just been unreal.
Hello!
What's up, how you doing?
Good. We sold a helmet for $1,500 for a boy in Florida named Colin, and he has epilepsy too.
The helmet that we signed and stuff for you guys? Okay, cool. Let's go. Keep doing everything that you're doing, man. We're proud of you and we appreciate you. Yeah, thanks, man.
Thank you.
What does it mean to you to see these two boys working on this together?
At their age, to understand that it's bigger than them. It's not about me, it's not about I, it's about how can we make others' lives better, how can we make this world a better place, and for them to get that means the world to me.
Huddle in real quick. Got something for you.
Yes.
Guess where you guys are going this weekend?
Where? New Orleans.
Yes!
Yes!
We are going to New Orleans.
We try to just find the silver lining and stuff.
He does not let epilepsy get in the way. Hi, Thomas.
The Thomas Morton.
How's that make you feel?
It makes me feel very proud of him. Alvin, come here.
How would you describe his toughness?
He's the toughest person I know.
What's your name, man?
Bryson.
Bryson. Nice to meet you, bud. Hey, Bryson, would you like to score a touchdown on the very last play of practice today?
Uh-huh.
All right.
He doesn't let this stuff break him.
We're going to fake the handoff to Mark, give a little pitch to Bryson here, with lead blocking right in the end zone, okay? All right.
Fight through. Don't be what the seizures can make you. Be who and what you want to be.
We typically have a breakdown here, at least on a breakdown. Here we go.
And if meeting Drew Brees, his idol, wasn't enough, he was gifted tickets by Brees through General Manager Mickey Loomis's personal allotment to attend that Monday Night Football game that Brees broke that completion record. It was absolutely amazing. The kids sent me the video. It absolutely made my day. I hope it made yours. And Kurt, Mooch, I hope that for our fans that are watching this and sitting at home, you get out your laptops, you help these kids what they're doing. It's HELMETS4HELMETS.com. They've got some pretty amazing stuff for your sports dens.
Well, I tell you what, Jay, unbelievable story. Well done by you, well done by the Saints, well done by the Thompson family. And I tell you what I love so much about this game is, and I'm thankful for, it gives so many people an opportunity to make a difference in other people's lives, and it's exactly what Brock and Bryson and family are doing.
And it's one thing for Bryson to have this great positive attitude about his situation, but for he and his brother to actually say, hey, we're going to help other kids that are in the same boat. Rich, you're emotional.
Yeah.
We all have sons.
We all have
sons.
kids. We all have kids. And
Jane, great job.
Yeah,
great job. Keep it right here. We'll be right back.
Jane to let us know about it, and everybody, all the players you saw in the piece and organizations to do for that kid what they did.